Hello everyone and welcome back to Mashinky. I am ObiVanDamme and today we will just ride the trains. No, just kidding. I'm currently on board of train number 1, which just entered the depot. So we can now, since it is here, edit the train. So what we want to do is, yeah, you are at the depot. Come on. Depot. Yes. So, wagons. I want to increase the size of this train because what I want to have is more of those Pullman cars. Or we could even change that to coach cars. Let's do that, actually. How can I sell those? Drag and drop? I want to sell the cards. Can I sell those? I don't know. 3. I think 6 should be 4, 5, 6. Should be able to hold 6 wagons. But now we have to give him some orders because I don't know if he will manage to find the track over here. So the first thing you should do is go here, then go to station number 3, go to station 1, and yeah. So at the moment, since there is only, I'm not sure, maybe he will try to turn around. Let's make sure that he will go on this side of the track. So I want you to go here and switch that. Go to station 3. That's perfect. And then, yeah, let's go to station 5, station 4, and then back to number 1. And I want you to go here. Alright, start. And now, can't I sell those cards? Oh, we can extend the depot as well. So I thought I could sell those cars, but it looks like I can't. Ah, no, I can. I need to. Aha! Push the sell button. That's easy. So now we have a very, very long train. This should be able to reach all this. Okay, first passengers. Collect the reward. 100. Delivery of logs. Let me introduce myself. I am Jack Tamil, LMBR Deputy Company. Our company plans to invest in the development of local industry. That's why I contacted you. First, we need to deliver logs to our sawmills. Forests are all around us, so you should have no problem finding them. If you succeed, we will pay you, and we pay well, and we might have more work for you. So we need to deliver 100 logs into any sawmill to get 100 money tokens. Alright, subsidy. Oh, the Ministry of Industry and Trade is offering subsidies for medium-sized companies to grow. Right now, we're too small. Okay, to get it we have to own at least 6 trains, otherwise they'll think we're just a few people in the cupboard. Alright, that's what we are at the moment. If you do this, it might mean we get more subsidy opportunities in the future too. So we will get wood tokens. Okay, so in the Steam Age, it seems like the first additional token that we can try to produce is wood tokens. Okay, so train 1 is completely full with 108 passengers. And there are 168 waiting here. This built up over the time we built the track, so not sure if the train might be a bit too large, especially for this area here. But that's fine. I think with this train it would be a waste to just make it go back and forth between those two stations, because the platforms and the train have a capacity of 108 passengers at least, but we will never be able to build up 108 passengers on a single move. So it's fine like it is. But let's go back to logs. We have 2 sawmills over here, and we have 2 forests here. Let's see. Oh, this looks good. So there's the sawmill, and there are 2 forests right next to it. What we need to do after we brought the wood to a sawmill, we need to bring it to a toolworks, which is also located over here. So I think the area over here is fine. We can start here in the forest near Bradford, go to the sawmill, and then somehow loop around over here to the toolworks. So let's start by adding another station. Maybe we can even connect this here to reuse the depot. Not sure if this is worth it. How expensive is a depot? It costs 55. Do you cost maintenance? Don't think so. No, I think it does not. So we can just add a new one. Alright, so let's add a station. And I want to have the station go this direction. And the other station this direction. And then let's go up 1. Well, that was easy. So let's just add, let's add a simple depot over here. Make sure we have the signals for this direction. And I want you to go there, in this direction. This, like that. Yeah, so this is fine. So let's go to the new depot, engines by order, and then we need tuning cards. So on the bottom here you can see there are some filters where you can filter what type of card you want to have. That's quite handy, and I'm not sure how many logs will build up on one trip, so I think 3 is fine for the moment. Yeah, it's just the same thing again, with just 2 different 2 stations and 2 kinds of or just a single type of material on the train. And I just see that this is of course wrong, so we need those. So this is fine for the moment. It's just a plain, very simple track. And I started on the wrong station. That's fine. It's alright. So we can increase this. Let's see. How is the train over here doing? Where is it? It's over here. So it was able to grab 58 more people from the station over here. So for the moment the train is too large, but I think there are so much more extensions that we can build to the stations. Look at this. So we can buy a signal box, additional platforms, restaurants for additional capacity, freight stations. We already have the waiting room. Train 2 is lost. Okay, so it actually has no idea where to go. Alright, no problem. Come here, train. So let me help you. You go to this station. Oh, it's because the signal is wrong. You do a full load. Then, no, this is wrong. Not here. Wait a second. Let's fix the signal first. Like this. So you go to station 7, right? Then you go to station 6. come on. Station. What are you doing? So the train has no orders. Alright, let's stop you. You start. Why can't you reach the station? Okay, let's just get rid of all the signals for a moment. This would disconnect the station. Yeah. Oh, I need to leave the. So now let's try again. Orders. So you go to this station. You do a full load, and then you go back to that station. All right. This is working. Yeah, I know. That was totally my mistake. So now this should start to deliver logs, which is fine. And let's increase the let's build a waiting room for this station here to get the to cover the full the complete town. I think it's not worth it over here, so this is fine. We already have it here, and we have it over there, so this is also fine. Alright. We can already buy another of those engines. So maybe we want to change the train 1 Porter to a Baldwin to get some more speed. On the other hand, I think we don't need the speed because the train is reaching the stations faster than they can fill up. So, yeah, with the exception of the station 1. You know what we could do is make a shortcut somewhere here. So after leaving the station Dudley, just curve around and go back directly. No, makes no sense because the station is already reached twice, so I don't want to increase the number of times that I reach this here. So how are logs doing? 21 logs are. How much logs do we have? 17. Okay. So I think it makes sense, since we can wait with the, until it's fully loaded before we continue. That might make sense. Let's send this train back to the depot and add 3 more carts to it. So yeah, you're done. Alright, go to depot. And speed up time. Yay! Wow! Don't crash! Okay. So let's go to engines and buy one of those. That was not what I meant. What I meant to do. Stupid. Let's go to wagons. I wanted to add 3 of those. No, we added 4. Oh man. So you go here. That's fine. And sell this and sell that. And then the train. Where is the train? Over here. So, let's see, what is this? Early steam age. Our engineers are said to be close to new developments on this of the steam engine. This is being fueled by the latest research and planned opening of the first foundry in our region. As a result, they may soon be able to build faster and more powerful steam locomotives. All they need are the resources to complete the many years of research. So we can actually invest wood tokens and coal tokens to reach the next age faster, or we can wait till. Oh, is this January 7th or 1st of July? I guess it's 1st of July, 1930, but I have no idea. It should be. Okay. So now... Yeah, now it has to wait for some time, but this is fine. There's also the second forest over here, which I would like to connect as well. So, let's see, how shall we do this? We could bring you around here from the other side, around this town, and then just add another station to this. Or we will bring you here. So this is also a possibility. What we could do is we can go from the forest here to the sawmill directly, or we could go from the forest to station 6, deliver the logs over there, and then go back, and then have the train that is using that's going from station 6 to the sawmill load the logs that we transported from down here, which I think for the moment is the better idea. So let's do that. Let's add a station here, like so, and then let's go here. Now we need signals. So this can be a two-way signal. This can be a two-way signal. This can be a two-way signal. Okay, now it might be... No, everything's fine. He was just confused for a moment. That's fine. And this can be a two-way signal. Same as here, here, and here. And then we can go to the depot. And a new engine, and the same here. And what I want you to do is go to station 8, do a full load, go to station 6 and do an unload. And now I have the problem that I screwed up the signal again. Let's make all those two-way signals. So you move. Just need to make sure that you pass this station before this guy comes back. Which should be fine. So let's increase the speed and see how this is working. Alright, so you leave this station right here, which is fine. Okay, so maybe what we should, I think what we should do is add a second platform here, like this. And then I want to have do I want to connect that? Need to get rid of this. Now we can put it back on here. Here. Okay. So now both trains are able to share the station. So what I don't want to have is that this train is waiting to be filled, to be loaded, and the other train has to wait in front of the station with delivery of logs and can't enter it because this train waits for this forest to slowly fill it up. That makes no sense at all. Come on, one more. Alright, perfect. So at the moment we're doing everything very simple. So as you can see, the trains just reverse at the station. And what I would like to do in the future is to have the trains leave in the direction they enter the station, so they cannot just reverse here and go back. Oh, you finished the reward. Perfect. Okay, so here's the next thing. Next thing we need to do is delivery of timber. So we need to get the lumber from here and bring it to the toolworks. So let's build a station at the toolworks. And then what I would like to do is to have a bridge over here. And as far as I know, you can only have straight bridges. So, and we need to increase the to move up the terrain. I think 2 should be enough. Not sure. 1, 2, and now we can build a bridge from here to here. Perfect. Yes, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So let's finish the track to here, and then we can just loop around. Actually, I don't want to remove all those forests, so we will go here. And then perfect, around the forest. So this looks great. Now we need so now the problem that we have now is, let's see, we need this train from here to go all the way over to this side. So we need to wait until this train is in the station. Then we can move. Oh, this is fine. So let's get a porter and add 6 of those. And orders are go here, full load, and then go here. Start that. Although, no, stop. Because you can't. So this is the problem with just having one track. So maybe we need to increase our capacity on this part of the map. Need to deliver 200. Let's see how it's going over here. So there are 200 people in Peterborough. So this town is producing way more people than we can serve. 48 over here. This is fine. This will fill up quite nice when we are here. And station 4 is, well, not doing much. So where is the train? Oh, it's in the station. Move! Come on! Hurry. Yes, perfect. Okay. So this is fine. Okay. And yeah, we are already over time. So this is the end of this episode. We managed to create the lumber and wood industry. So we are creating lumber over here, and we are now slowly but surely delivering lumber to the toolwork station. And with that, I say thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.